vibes to the Immaculate Collective. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. It's your boy, John. We're back live again. Let's go. From wherever y'all are checking in today on this lovely, beautiful day. Yeah. Welcome. 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 I forgot. I was going to say welcome in Portuguese and I forgot. Was it bienvenido? Bienvenido? I forgot. Why do I keep pretending like I'm trying to speak Portuguese? I think it's because when Bruno Fernandes says he doesn't like it when people call him Bruno Miguel Borges Fernandes when they don't speak Portuguese. I think that had me feeling some type of way. I'm not going to lie to you. But it's all good. Because we keep it moving today. Manchester United taking on Nottingham Forest. And I hit the applause button. You know why? Because I know the idea behind Manchester United at this moment in time is still cautious optimism. Yes, we're optimistic, of course, but we have to be a little bit more cautiously optimistic because we've never been in this. This is uncharted territory for us in terms of the form, in terms of the vibes. It's been a long time since we felt this way. It's been a long time coming, but we did fall apart. I really want to work this out. Yeah, my jaw is killing me. I have like some like TMJ thing going on here, but I can't open it. Like I can only open it here, and then it starts hurting. Yeah. But anyways, the point what I'm trying to make is that United fans, we're all optimistic. United fans, we're all excited, but we're still cautiously optimistic because we've never enjoyed this kind of period of form, this run that we're going on. Can we continue that run of form? That is the big question. Manchester United, of course, taking on Nottingham Forest, a club that has been, do I want to say turbulent? Is that a fair assessment of Nottingham Forest, chat? Are we allowed to say that? Are we allowed to say that? I don't know, because they were in flying form last season, and all of a sudden, now they're sitting 18th. I think it is fair to say that Manchester United are coming into this as the sort of favorites, dare I say, but we're all careful. We're all careful. I don't think anybody in the chat sitting here saying, John, we're going to absolutely smash these lot up. We're going to beat them, blah, blah, blah. I don't think anybody's saying that. Except me! Except me! We're going to mash these guys up. We're going to absolutely smack up Nottingham Forest today. It's going to be 4 wins on the bounce. Vispo, thank you for all the love. Appreciate you, but don't call me ancestor because what the... I'm not that old. Don't out here calling me ancestor. You know what I'm saying? I'm very, very confident, y'all. I'm still very, very confident. Trust me. Trust me. What have I ever failed, y'all, when I said trust me? Huh? I'm confident. I do feel like Manchester United have turned the tide from a mental perspective. I feel like Manchester United, at least the players and the manager, both seems to have developed an extra layer, a sorely needed layer of trust and understanding. And I do feel like that is the energy that is required to build a run. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? Umunzani once says 4 win is loading. That's what I'm talking about. Mo2K says, what's poppin'? What's poppin', y'all? What's poppin'? Thank you for joining us. Appreciate y'all from checking in from all parts of the social media landscape and, of course, all parts of the world. From wherever y'all are checking in, I hope you guys are very, very well. Here in New York, it's getting a little bit cold. It's getting a little bit chilly. It's getting a little bit nippy. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, this is my favorite kind of weather. Just a little bit, sweater weather. You know what I'm saying? Jensen Castellino says, hey, John, good to see you, my man. What's going on, Jensen? Radius in the chat calling me not PD again. Yo, we're not doing that. We're dropping that. We're not doing the not PD gums. We're not doing all that stuff. All right, we're dropping all that. DV Cooper in the chat, what's going on? He says we're going to put the brown-eyed girls on him. Oh, abracadabra. I thought we were doing the old school. You're my brown-eyed girl. She used to say, sha-la-la-la-la-la. I thought you were doing that. Well, y'all drop more K-pop and Korean references in the chat than I do. You know what I'm saying? YKTV in the chat, what's going on? He says, how you doing, my guy? Yo, drop some comments. Where y'all checking in from? What part of the world we checking in from today? Juan Umanzoro checking in from Texas. Lone Star State. Shouts out to you, Juan. Appreciate you as always, broski. Thank you for joining us. Magali Garcia joining us. What's going on? Radius in the chat says, I'm cautiously optimistic, but understand that the Prem is the hardest league and anyone can get results any given day. But thinking this is 2-0 to United. United. Last one left joining us from Switzerland. Appreciate you for the love and support as always. Chico do Rosario checking in from Florida. Sunshine State, what's going on? Shouts out to the Florida folks. Alonzo Bouncy checking in from Jamaica. Real quick, before we go any further, I just want to take this opportunity to shout out and send some love and strength to my Jamaican Immaculate Collective in the chat today. I do understand the impact, the devastation of Hurricane Melissa that has ravaged parts of Jamaica, and my heart goes out to you guys. I have made an anonymous donation to try. Why did I even say anonymous donation if it's, you get my point. I donated some money to support the cause in that sense. I saw our good friend Usain Bolt share lots of posts about, supporting and trying to do our part in looking out for his fellow Jamaicans. So shouts out to the Jamaican Immaculate Collective in here. I hope you guys are all safe. That's the most important thing. Yeah? Make sure y'all are safe. Yeah? Think the Jam in the chat. What's going on? What's going on? I'm Jam, says Think the Jam. Hi, Jam. Magali checking in from the UK. Ray, of course, checking in from Chino Hills. Shouts out to you. Let's see. Johnny P joining us from Washington State. Shouts out to you, my man. Where at in Washington State? Brown Kemasabe says, John, you coming to India anytime soon? I would love to. I would love to stop working as a corporate 9 to 5. As much as I'm incredibly blessed and always thankful for my job, I truly am. I would love to be in a position where I can do this full time. Y'all know that. And I will continue to work hard and do what I can and do what I believe is the fun kind of content and the right kind of content. For example, the latest video that I dropped about Paul Scholes. You know what? Some people have been telling me, like, John, maybe you might want to slow down on the crying a little bit. And, I swear to y'all, I'm trying so hard to stop crying. In the videos, I genuinely am. But it gets emotional for me when I think about things that, that impacts me, and when I was listening to Paul Scholes talk about his time and his situation and his unconditional love for his son and whatnot, it made me think a lot about my parents, man. And it's one of those things where, I have a lot of, every time I think about my parents, it gets very sad for me because I feel like they work so freaking hard and they went through a lot, and I'm sure many of us here in this chat, have all had our fair share of struggles and all kinds of things of that nature. So, but at the same time, it is one of those things where I can connect and draw a connection to Paul Scholes' stories because it makes me think about my popsy. It makes me think about my mumsy. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, those kinds of videos don't do big views at all. But I don't do videos because of views. I do videos because I like sharing them, and I like to always make sure that football, at least our community, knows and understands that football, at the end of the day, is a sport and is a form of our entertainment. But what draws us to football is the connections that we can make with clubs, with players, and the stories that arise from the people connected to said club. But anyways, I'm sorry, I was going off on a little bit of a tangent here. A lot of people joining us from all parts of the globe. Let me see. Bonnie checking in from Kenya. Thank you, Jan, for subscribing. Appreciate you. Haji checking in from Kenya as well. Yo, we got mad people joining from Kenya. Shouts out to Kenya, man. Let's see. Crazy Shoe Game checking in from Woodbridge, Virginia. Ooh, cool. I have a little connection to Virginia. Maybe I'll talk about it some other time later on in the years. But Johnny P, thank you for sending in the GGs. Appreciate you, Johnny. Thank you for that. Scotty's talking in the chat. What's going on, my boy? He says, yes, John, need a United win to cheer me up from the Knicks losing their third game in a row last night. Let's not talk about the Knicks right now. Let's not talk about the Knicks because it's just I don't want to talk. Okay. Iza in the chat, what's going on? He says, what channel are you watching it on? I'm on Peacock, my boy. Hunt Alec in the chat, what's going on? Nothing to do in the chat says, you have anything gluten-free? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by gluten free? We're not a bakery here. We're not a bakery here. But yes, let's go next. Go New York, go New. All right, we'll do that another time. What's going on, Katie? Joining us? Where she's talking about Celtics winning. Let's go into the starting 11. I know we haven't had a chance to discuss that. Let me see if I can switch it. Because I don't do these as often as I can, as often as I want to. I'm like getting rusty a little bit here. Boom. Manchester United starting 11 against Nottingham Forest. In goal, we have Senna Lamens, who has been an absolutely beautiful breath of fresh air. Shouts out to Senna Lamens. I hear all these people like, oh, Senna Lamens, he's boring. We need that kind of boring energy. Stop calling him boring. Yeah? Stop calling him boring. Call him peaceful. Call him regal. You know what I'm saying? Don't call him boring. Because I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is he boring? You know what I mean? But Senna Lamens in goal with a back three of Luke Shaw, Matthias de Ligt, and my boy. Hold up. Lenny Yoro. Lenny Yoro. Lenny Yoro is he's got one foot in the door of our Immaculate Collective because he recently interacted with one of our stories, which was really cool. So sending love to Lenny Yoro. Yeah, one of my favorite players, if not my favorite player at this moment in time. And our wingbacks, we have Diogo Dalot on the left with Amad Diallo on the right. Midfield two of Bruno Miguel Borges, Fernandes, and Casemiro. I was listening to Ruben Amorim talk about Casemiro and sort of showing Casemiro's resurgence and ascendancy back into the squad as an example of being what an utmost professional should be for Manchester United, ousted out from the squad, down in terms of the pecking order, but fighting hard, regaining the confidence, building up that strength, building up that fitness, and to get back into the squad. Isn't that absolutely beautiful to see? When y'all was roasting Casemiro, I stood there. I was taking the arrows, but it didn't matter to me because I truly felt like Casemiro was somebody that we needed in this squad as a form of, as an example, as a leader. I would have understood if he had to leave. I would have understood that it probably made more sense for us to let him go, but he was never going to leave. So we were in this contractual situation, and that's not on him. If anything, that was on the previous Manchester United ownership, the group, the John Murtaughs and the Richard Arnolds who put him on that contract. So you can't blame Casemiro for it. But what we can do is if we see a level of maybe a lack in professionalism, but all we've seen is professionalism from Casemiro. So I absolutely love Casemiro and his bounce back. You know what I'm saying? I talked about Amad Diallo being a wingback, and I really said that, I truly believed that Amad Diallo, he should cement himself in that right wingback role. I do not like him in that number 10 role, and I always felt like Amad Diallo, his robustness, his simplicity, was what really gives us the edge when he's playing on that right wing back role. And his partnership alongside somebody like Brian Mbeumo has been an absolute delight. So I just want to send love to Amad and Brian Mbeumo. And of course, Diogo Dalot, yes, he might be suffering in terms of form and quality. And I do believe that he's been thrown around left, right, and center and all that stuff. But y'all know how I feel about Diogo. I love Diogo, the human being and the professional, but from a quality perspective, I just don't think he has the consistency. But it's not all on him. I do feel like every manager that he's played under for Man United, he's been thrown around left, right, up, down, and it's been difficult for Diogo, to say the least. But he's been professional, so I will always show love to professionals like Diogo. We have a front three of Matheus Cunha, Brian Mbeumo as our attacking 10s with Benjamin Šeško up top. And that completes the Manchester United 11. Boom. Love to see this. Absolutely love to see this. I'm confident, man. I'm feeling confident. I don't know about y'all, but I'm feeling very confident. Tom on 40 in the chat says, afternoon, John. So happy to see Lenny back in the squad. Absolutely. Absolutely. MC the Achievement in the chat. What's going on? 안녕하세요. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Iceberg in the chat says, what do you think would be the score? Great question. Great question. Let me see. Sorry, apologies in advance. Hold on. I just need to take a look real quick. Hold up, y'all. Let me just get this sorted out real quick. Yeah, I know we got a little bit of this. Okay, boom. I'm gonna go boom. Baby, I don't wanna rush. I'm still half awake, yo. My throat is still not warmed up. Give me a sec. Let me just finish something real quick. I'm a one-man show. Jimmy's left us, and he's effed off to California. All right, allow me. I'm gonna have to do this on my own now. Just give me a sec. Okay, don't get mad at me. Hold your comments for a second. You know. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. Baby, I don't wanna rush. This sort of crush. I'm in there. All right, boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, boom. Okay, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Okay, boom. Boom. Sorry, 1 second. Boom. All right, boom. All right, sorry about that. All right, we're done here. We're done. Boom. All right. I know you were asking about the scoreline before. I'm going to say, I think it's going to be difficult for us to keep a clean sheet. I don't know, something about Forest right now. They have this rabid energy about them because they are sitting at the bottom of the league. So I think it's going to be difficult for us to keep a clean sheet. Although I would love it. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to take that back. Let's bring it back. We're keeping a clean sheet. We're going to show our quality defensively. I'm going to go 2-0 United. I'm going to go 2-0 Man United. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, my boy Mustafa in the chat. What's good? What's good? Shouts out to Mustafa. He says 2-0 today. Mustafa, you and me on the same boat, my broski. You know what? Mustafa, maybe one day you should sit right here. You know, you should replace Jimmy and just sit right here next to me. You know, you're way cooler than Jimmy. He's going to clip this up. He's going to be like, yo, say some nice stuff about me. Stop making fun of me. Stupid Jimmy. That's what you get for leaving us for California. New York is better than California. Yeah, I said it, Californians. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, but no, for real. Jokes aside, Mustafa, you should pull up right here. We can stream together one day, man. He's a fellow United fan as well and an incredible content creator. But Tom Footy in the chat says, is the current third kit the best kit we've had since Fergie? Nah, I don't know if it's the best kit, but it's certainly up there with one of the best for sure. For sure. I don't know if it's the best, but it's absolutely gorgeous. This is absolutely gorgeous. You know? 5 minutes until kickoff here. I haven't even set up the timer. I'm a mess. I'm a mess, man. Let me just get myself sorted here. Let me just get myself sorted. How do I boom 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 boom. Faris in the chat says, hope y'all win. As an Inter fan, we got Inter Milan fans in the house. Thank you for joining us, Faris. Any non-United fans joining us right now, come chat to us. Let us know what you think about the game, and of course, let us know what your thoughts are with respect to Manchester United or anything that y'all want to talk about. Really, yeah. Let's see. Jack Reacher in the chat says 3-0 defeat. Excuse me, Jack. We're winning today. We're absolutely winning today. Don't do this to us, Jack. United are winning today. You know what's crazy? I had a long evening yesterday, and I fell asleep at like 4:30, and I was a little bit confused and concerned because I was like, well, first of all, why can't I fall asleep? I'm so damn tired, but I can't fall asleep. Yeah. And I was worried because I wanted to get up a little bit earlier, clean the house before I go live on stream. And then I woke up and I was making coffee because I woke up pretty early, and I was like, oh, I'm good. I feel it all right. And then I poured myself a cup of coffee, and then I sat down on the bed. I was like, whoa. I'm tired. I'm still tired. And then I fell asleep. I left the coffee right next to my nightstand, and I fell asleep for an additional 20 minutes, and I woke up, and it was already like an hour and a half, an hour before kickoff, and I was like, no. So if I still sound and feel a little bit drowned, like I just woke up a little bit, y'all gonna have to forgive me. Yeah, I'm running 1,000 miles per hour, doing 1,000 different things. All right. Edwin in the chat says Man United is trash. Edwin, out. The door is right there, my man. Walk out right now. We don't need this negative energy at this moment in time. Yeah? Mr. Soriano says, I don't know what's worse, 11 p.m. kickoff in Singapore or early morning kickoff for you. You know what? For me, because I'm streaming, I would much prefer a morning kickoff because I'm a little bit more energized. If it's later in the evening, I'm drained. I'm tired. So actually, I maybe it's also because I'm from America. Maybe it's because I'm from New York. I'm so adjusted to this time zone and sort of the relationship between the kickoff times in England versus here that, it's just become a part of my routine. I've been doing this for 11, 12 odd years. I've been doing this for a long time, y'all. And this was back then when the kickoff times used to be like 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock at times. We've been out here. We've been grinding. Edwin in the chat says, Hala Madrid. All right, cool. We got it. Okay, Edwin. I see what you're saying. Nosh in the chat. What's going on, Nosh? Long time no see, broski. What's going on? Hope you're doing well. He says 4 in a row. Let's go. Thank you for joining us, Nosh. Appreciate y'all. We got Alexander joining us. He's a Man City fan. Hey, look. As long as we all keep it respectful and have fun in this chat, that's all I care about. I don't care who you support. Sending love to y'all always. SSP joining us. What's going on? Rohit in the chat says, what you get to eat to celebrate the win? Rohit, that, my friend, is a fantastic question. Big old Rohit in the chat. What am I eating after this? Today, I'm not going to lie to you, I'm feeling a little something, a little spicy. You know what I'm saying? Something a little picante. You know what I'm saying? I need me a little spicy. Maybe, you know what I'm craving? And this is a weird, well, not weird, because being an Asian, obviously Asian cuisine, there's a lot of spicy foods, but there's different kinds of spices. You know what I'm saying? Like there's that like black pepper kind of spice. There's the red pepper kind of spice. There's the chili oil kind of spice. There's all different kinds of spices. I'm feeling a little bit, I don't know why, but I'm feeling a little bit of a spicy pepperoni right now. I just want some spicy pepperoni at this moment in time. I don't know why. Like on like a fluffy, doughy bread. It don't gotta be too thick. You know what I mean? Like, I'm talking about square slice. You know what I mean? Just delicious. Eric Louise in the chat says, thoughts on Šeško and Cunha starting over Mount. Mount is our second best forward this season so far. Well, look, Eric, you guys know we got love for Mace in our immaculate collective community. But let's be real. At this moment in time, it is a good competition to be having right now. All I know is that if for some reason Ruben Amorim is in a position where he needs to rotate, he needs to swap, we can rely on Mace and Cunha. That is such a healthy problem to have. The special one says, John, what's going on, special one, by the way? Thank you for joining us. He says, John, you said you can't handle spicy. I can't. If I eat the spicy food, I'm sitting here. We talked about our trip to Nashville where my camera equipment got stolen. But wait, is the game kicked off yet? My thing just went on an ad. Has the game kicked off? Oh my God, my thing is running on an ad. I'm seeing a Halloween ad. Talking about spicy food. Why am I seeing an ad? The game is kicked off. I don't want to see Frankenstein play Call of Duty. Give me the damn game. Oh my days, Peacock, don't do me dirty like this. Okay, here we go. We kicked off. United. All right, let's watch this game right now. Let's watch this game, y'all. So we're talking about spicy food anyways, by the way. I can't eat spicy food, man. I start sweating balls and it gets a little tough, but I do enjoy it though, I'm actually aligned perfectly with my time right now with my clock. So I really, oh my God, that's gotta be a foul. That's a naughty challenge on Cunha, by the way. Prime in the chat, what's going on? Thank you for joining us. Appreciate y'all. I don't know wherever y'all are checking in from across the world on different social media platforms, but we are here on YouTube. And boom, a nice little layoff too. Sheshko, Diogo Dallo taking a progressive touch forward. That's what you want to see. Good little whip. Sheshko, wow, almost got to it. Now, decent weak-footed cross there from Diogo Dallo. That's what you want to see. Keep it simple. KISS, you know what I'm saying? Keep it simple, stupid. You know what I mean? Good work from Casemiro. Wins the ball back from Man United. Ahmad. Good connection with Mbumo. Mbumo puts in a great time cross. Sheshko, first shot. Ooh. Maybe should have left it there for Bruno there. I think Bruno might have had a cleaner shot, but that's what you want to see. Yeah, come on. Good cross from Mbumo. Nice bit of awareness from Sheshko to look for the space. But because he was coming in from sort of from behind the ball, he had to kind of tuck back in. Couldn't get a good whip. I actually felt like if he left that for Bruno, might have been a better attempt there. But United winning the first corner kick of the game. Or maybe there was a corner kick in the first minute. I don't know. I missed it. But here we go. Brian Mbumo and Mike. Here we go. Mbumo. Left foot union. Whips it in. Good, decent whip. Another corner kick right away. Guys, by the way, thank you all so much for the recent uptick in the number of subscriptions on YouTube. It's been incredible to see. Consistently, it's been getting up quite a bit significantly in terms of the subscriber count. So being joined by a lot of y'all, especially on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, all of y'all, thank you guys so much. Corner kick, deflected, and goalkeeper collects. Good throw to get things going right away. But Amad Diallo there to defend. Good, calm. That's a foul on Amad, by the way. That's a foul on Amad, by the way. Bruno Fernandes collects, and he's just, getting his team to reset position right now. This is what you want to see. Baby, I don't want to rush to lean in this sort of crush. 나는 너 하나면 돼. Sending Lamens playing out from the back. Luke Shaw, Diogo Dallo. Nice bit of connection from Man United, and we are building out. This is great football from United right now. Casemiro. Sheshko, can he retain? Yes, he does. Great little bit of footwork there. Good work from Benjamin. Nice work, Sheshko. That's what you want to see. United definitely have increased quality since last season when it comes to retaining possession and building out, for sure. Absolutely, for sure. Tommy joining us. What's good, John? Says Tommy. Thank you for joining us. Brian Mbumo collects. Brune. I think Bruno wanted it sort of ahead of the defender, but it does come to his feet anyway. And here's Dallo waiting for that overlap. Cunha says, nope, I'm not overlapping. Just give me the ball. Good cross. United showing a lot of quality at this moment in time. Just can't get that final butter on the bread. Easy, Matthias, easy. Good defending. Good combination between Matthias and Luke there. Well done, United. Nice work. The final end product hasn't been there, but United have been playing so far much, much better than Forest. And I'm not going to lie to you. I like what I'm seeing. I really like what I'm seeing. The camera capturing Elliot Anderson there, who obviously has been a big, big player for Nottingham Forest, and United have been heavily linked with Elliot Anderson. Chat, let me know what you guys think. Would you guys like to have Elliot Anderson? Or if not, would you rather prefer somebody like an Adam Wharton? I personally would prefer an Adam Wharton, but if we can get a great price on Elliot Anderson, give it to me. Give him to me. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Gibbs White. Ooh. Oh, no, was that Gibbs White? I couldn't even tell. Good defending from... oh, that's Iago Jesus. Good defending from Luke Shaw there. Take a look. That was a little bit too simple for my liking there. Lenny Orr giving a bit too much space, but good defending from Luke Shaw. Corner kick for Forest. Plays it short. Comes up. Ooh, over the top. Remember, United fans, let's just remember that this is still going to be a difficult game. We are playing away against the Forest side, who obviously had a fantastic season last year, and they are suffering from a massive unstable blip. And now they have a new manager in Sean Dyche, who obviously is well known and notorious for a bit more of that rugged, one-dimensional style of play. So it is going to be a bit difficult in that sense. And of course, the new manager bounds to add all kinds of volatility and ambiguity to this game. So it's going to be a difficult game nonetheless. All I want to see is, can we stay the fight in that first half and find a way to just get a cheeky goal? Oh, whoa, yay. Good shot there from Ndoye. Coming in from our left-hand side there. Forces a save from Senna Lamans there. Rap Dash says Forest will park the bus. If Forest was truly a relegation fighting squad, or a squad that probably is, with the greatest respect, a weak side in terms of quality, then yeah, I would say they would park the bus. But Forest have plenty of quality to do way more than just park the bus. Here it comes, corner kick. Good defending from United. Got to step out. Elliot Anderson absolutely scuffs the shot. Second quarter comes in. Very no nonsense about their game today, Forest. United need to make sure we are focused. Chris in the chat says, y'all think y'all beat Tottenham next week? Absolutely. Keeper going long here, and it is out of bounds. Boom. Boom. Lakani in the chat says, how strong do you think Licha will make our defense? Licha, I don't want to comment on Lisandro Martinez just yet because I am more so prioritizing his fitness more than anything else. You all know, and we all know, that Lisandro Martinez, when he is fit and when he is in form, he is a class defender. You know that. Let's not get it twisted, right? And as a left-sided center back, he would obviously be so much more of a better option than Luke Shaw. With the greatest respect to Luke, I got all the time for Luke, but let's be real. Lisandro Martinez, if he's in his... Oh, wow, good work from Diogo. What, that's a foul? Absolutely no way. That's bullcrap. But anyways, like I was saying, we all know the qualities of Lisandro Martinez, and if he's in form, you would pick him over Luke Shaw any day of the week. But thankfully for us, Luke Shaw is actually also doing quite decently, so I'm not mad at that. But Licha, like DB Cooper says there, he's got a long way to go. He's been out for a very, very long time to rebuild that fitness and to get comfortable again. It's going to take him a long time. Good bit of connection here from Mbumo. Cunha, nice work. Great ball to find Bruno Fernandes. Sean Dyche absolutely fuming at his players, but Bruno just taking his time right now. Keeping things simple. That's what you want to see. That's what you want to see. Nottingham Forest. Right now they're feeling the pressure from the fans as well. For aside the quality of Forest, the fans are probably in absolute frustration, and they're probably going to be putting a lot of pressure on on Forest. And I thought we were going to be able to regain possession there, but for us at this moment in time, it is an opportunity for us to kind of take the sting out the game more so than anything. 1,200 of you guys joining us tonight. Absolutely incredible. Thank you guys so much from all across the interwebs. I'm going to slow my tempo down just a little bit because I already feel my throat kind of draining in some way. But yeah. Baby, I don't want to rush to lean in this on a crush. Oh, I might try to connect there with Sheshko and just gets intercepted, and it is a Forest, and Casemiro questioning, what do you say? What do you mean foul? Duca says hydrate. You're right. Thank you, Duca. Thank you for reminding me. 1,300 of you guys joining us. Appreciate y'all. Thank you guys so much. Looks like a Forest player is already feeling a bit of tension or some sort of muscular situation going on here. Yeah, he's holding his hammy. Douglas Luiz there, holding his hamstring. Nottingham Forest look like they'll be forced to make a substitution early on in this match. And you never want to see a player go down due to injury. But from Manchester United's perspective, this could provide a little bit more of an advantage in the sense that Forest and Sean Dyche in particular, they probably came into this game with a very, very specific plan. And you can clearly see right there the camera panning to Sean Dyche, very animated, talking to his team, his coaching staff already. I'm not gonna lie to you, that Forest top is very clean. Very, very clean top. The logo is just a little bit too big for my taste. Like, it's huge. Mr. Know-It-All says, I don't want to see bro cut his hair after those 5 wins. Nah, I would love to see Frank get that haircut. Although I've seen Frank, man's out there collecting that bag. I saw him doing an ad. I saw him in an ad. You know, he's been doing it. You know what I mean? Mambo Killer says, Wagwan John, what's going on? Wagwan fam. One of my closest friends is from Guyana, and of course, with Sean Paul being one of my earliest favorite musicians, I had so much exposure to patois, and let me tell y'all right now, y'all don't love Sean Paul like I do, and y'all know I can't dance to save my life, but the one move that I got is the Sean Paul move. I got that. R Izo says, what's your score prediction? I went for 2-0, and I'm gonna stick to that. Oh man, I can't even open my mouth to yawn because this TMJ situation is killing my freaking here we go. Play resumed. I believe I saw Yates coming on. Good bit of first touch football here from Man United. Bruno Fernandes connected with Šeško, but the ball got tangled underneath his feet, and then all of a sudden now Forest are on the break again. Elliot Anderson screaming for the ball here. Awful decision making there from, who is that? Oh, that's Hudson-Odoi. He did go for it on his own, and actually it's not the worst decision in the sense that, yeah, he had every right to go for a shot on his own, but nah. He should have looked up earlier, looked for Elliot Anderson. Definitely was in a much better position. Bart says Sean Paul is from Jamaica. Yes, absolutely. We talked about that earlier on. DB Cooper says, I don't know who Sean Paul is. Well, that's okay. He's an artist from Jamaica. Incredibly talented. Shout out Sean Paul. And like I said, we talked about Jamaica earlier on. My heart goes out to all of you affected by the hurricane and the effects of it. Good bit of football here from United, though. Here's Cunha. Cunha driving into a bit of space. He's got Šeško. Nice bit of one-touch football. Šeško whips it quickly. What a shot from Benjamin Šeško. Oh, my days. Woo! That was a quick release. Šeško, boom. Took a very, very good weighted first touch there to line up the shot, and he turns it and he just whips it. United right now, I'm so happy. Look at this football. Look at this football right now, man. We are so clean in terms of how we play football. Look at this. Look at this first touch football. Look at the awareness. You know what this is? I told you. What did I tell you earlier on? We don't know how long this run is going to go. But what I absolutely love about this run is that we have added another layer of sorely needed confidence and a mental, what's the word? Recovery in some ways. Look how confident these boys look. Absolutely love what I'm seeing right now from United. Absolutely love to see it. You love to see it. $1,700 of you guys joining us right now. Absolutely crazy. Thank you guys so much. Mbumo getting locked in, stuck in defensively, United regaining possession, and then all of a sudden you see Mbumo on the break. Ahmad kind of taking his time, slowing things down. It's okay, no need to rush. Casemiro, his awareness, world-classness, of course. Y'all been asking me to look for us, to give you guys links and stuff like that. I don't know. Oh, wow. That's a foul on, who is that? That's a foul on Cunha? It's a foul on Cunha, and I think there might be a yellow card there. What's going on, Murph? She says full mental reset. That's kind of what you want to see. Yates, who just came on, should be booked there. Should be booked. Should be booked. Got away with that one in my view. Free kick from Manchester United. Quite a bit of distance to cover for Bruno Fernandes, but Mbumo actually hits it. Cunha thought about taking a cross there, but gives it back to Bruno. Bruno in swing. Far post. Cross comes. Cross came in for Casemiro, who did try to play. I think he tried to tuck it back in, sort of give it a bit more of a sting and to try and get some power on that, because the ball did bounce at an awkward space in comparison to his run. But here we are. 18 minutes in, Nottingham Forest 0, United 0. Not a bad game so far. I'll take this. I'll absolutely take this. JD says, does Mbumo have a shot on target? No, not yet. I don't think. Oh, I think actually Casemiro's there. Casemiro there is probably. Oh, good turn there. Slightly heavy there from Cunha. Slightly heavy. What again? Like I said, with all of the ambiguities and with all of the sort of chaos surrounding Forest, right now, what Manchester United need to do is just be careful and be calm, because it's about taking the sting out of the game and frustrating Forest. That should be our strategy, more so than anything else. Good work there from Luke. Well done, Luke. Good combination from Mbumo and Bruno. Great football. Look for the opposite. Cunha just held onto the ball a little too long there. But it's not his fault. I think it's more so Forest defending well, pressing quickly there in that sense. DB Cooper says, I graduated high school in 1995. Wow. I wasn't born in 1995. Johnny P, noticing actually something that I was just about to bring up. There has been a tactic change. He says Mbumo playing on the left right now. Yes, we are seeing Cunha and Mbumo switching sides here. I think we're going a little bit more direct, a little bit more that in-swing. Very interesting, actually. Oh, we're looking to isolate Šeško. Oh, that's what we're looking for. Isolating to give Šeško that one-on-one. As soon as you know that's a tactical decision there. As soon as Mbumo took that first touch, Šeško was on the run. Oh, if only that ball was sensational. That's a foul. That's what you want to see. That's what you want to see. MC the Chiman says Bruno Fernandes is really good today. I'm liking all of them. I'm liking everybody's performance right now. It's calm. It's measured. Nothing out of the ordinary. Everybody just keeping it calm, cool, and collected. Not everybody needs to be a wonder kid right now. Not everybody needs to do a golazo. You know, we just need to play chill. Look for that opportunity, just like what we saw with Mbumo. There's a bit of sloppiness on this right-hand side right now, though, that I'm not liking. Abhi Salcero says, I've been supporting United since 1994 when I was 4 years old. My dad bribed me with ice cream. Your dad knew what he was doing there. But let's be real. If you were watching United in 94, you didn't really need to be bribed, were you? There was just world-class quality all around. Praveen says, Raw, we need better first touches from Cunha and Sheshko. Just a little bit sloppy, but not too bad. I'm not too mad at that. Cross comes in. Good defending from Giogo. Bit of a ball bouncing. Cunha kind of upset because United. Okay, see now I'm not liking it. Now I'm starting to not like this a little bit. A little bit too sloppy right now. Little bit too sloppy. You want to see a little bit more of that the cleanliness, which I was talking about. Eye for an eye says, I said this. Oh, good defending from United. Eye for an eye says, I said this striker will be found out soon. No. Totting Consult says, what's your prediction? I went 2-0. But after 20 minutes played, give me 1-0, I'll take it. Pyong Kim in the chat. What's going on, Pyong? He says we're starting slow. Their crosses are from the left inward is dangerous. Absolutely. Now we're slowing down our tempo and we're losing a little bit of focus. I don't like to see this. JD says Chicharito playing for Man United made me a fan. Yo, shout out Chicha, man. Javier Hernandez. When I was watching Man United. When I went to Nashville to watch United versus, I keep saying United. When I went to Nashville to watch Korea versus, let's hold that thought for a second here though. Mbumo. Could cross, but nobody's in the box. Sheshko a little bit late. We're just kind of lacking a little bit of sharpness right now. Just a touch. We need to sharpen up just a wee little bit. Is numero uno moderator Vish in the chat here? Can we ban nothing to do, please? This motherfucker out here is starting to piss me off right now. I'm not gonna lie. With this racist question, racist comments, I'm not liking this. One of the things that I asked Jimmy to do was help me find more mods for our community. And this motherfucker, this guy, Jimmy hadn't done jack squat and he just left. Good touch from Luke. Nice bit of football here. First touch, 1-2. Ah! The ball getting tangled again. Damn. Sorry, I'm gonna ban this kid. Give me a second. Just being very racist right now in the chat. Let's see. Does that do the trick? There's a very racist person in our chat right now. I'm just trying to make sure that you guys don't have to deal with this nonsense as much as I would love to sit here and absolutely roast this motherfucker. Apologies for that. I might have to figure out a way to get more help with some moderators because the chat being kids, just being absolutely just fucking stupid, being racist in the chat. It's kind of pissing me off. But yeah, we're not gonna let them get us down here. Let's get back into the game here. Nottingham Forest, just while I was taking care of that, looked like they had a chance. Abel says Sheshko needs to improve his last touch. He needs to improve that first touch as well. Because right now is looking a little bit sloppy for Man United. Just a little bit. But Bruno Fernandes and Ruben Amorim there kind of supporting the lads, which is what you want to see. You know, we are playing away. I didn't mention this before, guys. It's going to take some time. to build us into this game. What I want to make sure is that we don't lose focus. That's the most important thing at this moment. That's the most important thing. Cunha is getting fouled all day. I don't understand how we've still not seen a yellow card there. Cunha can't believe it himself either. I don't blame you, broski. What the hell? Nick Claw says, it's a good game so far? I don't know. I wouldn't necessarily say good game, but right now I'll take it. I just want to see United be a little bit more focused. Hoy 86 in the chat says Carlos Shaw has been doing well so far. Yeah, he's been one of the better players. Good work from Luke. Here's Bruno. Good switch up play. Nice. Ahmad goes for shot himself. Test the keeper. Here's Cunha. Casemiro. A little bit sloppy, but still. Hamad Diallo, yeah, offsides. You see, this is what I'm talking about. United a little bit sloppy right now. Good idea from Ahmad. I think Bruno wanted it first touch, played into his path, but I'm not mad at Ahmad going for a shot there. Diogo can't make it that. That's the thing I'm not a big fan of. Diogo cannot make it that easy for a Forest player to win an aerial duel when Diogo has all the pressure from behind. You know, he's got to put more foot on that. He's got to put a little bit more oomph on that. Can make it difficult for him to take that first touch with his chest. There you go. That's what I'm talking about, Diogo. There you go. Literally, as I say that, he does it better. That's what I'm talking about, Diogo. Ladies and gentlemen, there's currently 2,200 of you guys joining us right now across the internet. Absolutely incredible. Thank you guys so much. I was going to answer the question before, not question. I was going to react to the comment that JD left before. He was talking about Chicharito making him a United fan. I told you guys all the time. For us fans outside of Manchester, you know, our gateway and our connection to the club is all built through different means. You know, there's not one specific way that a fan becomes a fan. You know, and I spoke to a lot of fans when I was out in Nashville for Korea versus Mexico, and there was a bunch of fans that were part of our community, and they were saying that like, "Yo, John, like I love watching you, bro." And I was like, "Yo, thank you guys so much." And he was saying that like they were saying that they could relate because just as much as Park was my gateway into becoming a Man United fan, they were also saying that Chicharito was their gateway, and for them it meant so much to see their fellow Mexican represent the country of Mexico on the world's biggest stage, playing for the greatest club in the world. And for them, that meant the world. And for them, Javier Hernandez was obviously clearly meant so much. And, you know, I could resonate and we could relate so many ways because it was the same for me. You know, Jisung Park he meant so much to me. Emmanuel says, who's your favorite Mexican player? It used to be Chicharito, of course, and I'll always have a soft spot for Chicharito, but right now it's oh my God. Mimo Ochoa. Oh, my brain just absolutely just completely just Mimo Ochoa, because I got to meet him and he was awesome. Johnny P says Jisung Park was a machine with infinite fuel. Yes, he was. Absolutely. Katie Marie says David Beckham was mine. Hoy says, need to step up and keep the ball right now. Yeah, we need a little bit more of that focus. But again, like I said, this was clearly in the cards in terms of a performance as well, because we are playing away. We are playing away, and we are playing against a very volatile side. Like, Acuna is furious and annoyed at Luke Shaw because he didn't attempt that first play. And then when Acuna put his head down, which you don't want to see, Luke Shaw played it into space. That kind of miscommunication should not be happening. Great football from Bruno and Acuna. Great football. Plays it into Mbumo. Mbumo back on that right-hand side. Fernandez. Here's Mbumo. Taking out Williams. Puts in a cross. Good whip. Šeško. Ooh. Is it a corner? What's going on? Oh, it's offsides. What? Oh, no, it is corner. Sorry, it's corner. Sorry. Let's Talk Football Pod says, Forest at home is a tough opponent. Absolutely it is. Absolutely. Rodrigo in the chat says, I'm Chilean, even though I've been a Man United fan long before Sanchez, but my connection to the club became stronger for sure. That's awesome to hear, man. That's awesome to hear. I got nothing against... Here we go, sorry. Well, there's a corner kick here for United. Oh! Goal! Casemiro! Casemiro! Come on! I'll take those all day. My boy, my uncle Casemiro. For a second, I thought it was Šeško. I'll take those. I'll take those all day. Let's take a look. That is sorry. Sorry, Savona. That is out. That is out. Don't complain. The Forest, don't complain. That went out. Scottish Taco says the remontada from Casemiro is class. Casemiro, well done. Going up in the air, sky high from our Brazilian GOAT. Casemiro, ladies and gentlemen. Some might even say this is against the run of play, but hey, look, I'll take this all day. I'll take this all day. I said this on a live stream a few weeks ago, and I think I was on an Instagram live stream. I was thinking about making a video on it, but I never did because I didn't want to add to some sort of silliness. But I did say this. I said that. Oh, I got to change. Sorry. Let me just hold that thought for a second because I got to change the scoreline. But what I said during that game, during that stream was, Man United fans, I know everything feels down and everything feels sad right now, but you know, after taking a victory against Liverpool and whatnot, it only takes a few games for us to really turn the tide and don't even like. Of course, it sounds crazy, but it wouldn't even surprise me if Manchester United potentially could challenge for. Sounds wild, but challenge for the title. And look, I'm going to try, and I want you guys to understand this with the utmost greatest respect, that I'm not saying this on like a diluted, like I'm a United crazy fan. Like, I genuinely do believe that if we build some sort of consistency, especially in a season like we're facing right now, I don't think it's crazy. I don't think it's crazy. And you can call me crazy, but I genuinely do believe that Manchester United can challenge for the title this year. You can call me crazy, but I do believe that. We could be the quiet challengers. And if we become the outside shout, like if it becomes an Arsenal, Liverpool, and then United as a third sort of, good defending from Dallo, why not? Y'all can call me crazy. That's okay. That's okay, though. That's just what I believe in. Here's United. Amad Diallo, great bit of football. Mbumo, right back to Amad. Here's Amad. United on the break again. Great work from United. Amad plays it into Diogo Dais. And all of a sudden, United looking spicy again. This is what I'm telling. Look what I'm telling you. I said this before a few weeks ago, and I'm going to say it again. You might call me crazy, but Manchester United can challenge for the title this year. Y'all can clip me. Y'all can make me sound stupid. I didn't want to say it because I didn't want to add to a level of delusion, but I hope you guys accept what I'm saying with reality and some sense of like if I may, because I have been, you know, I would like to think that I've built up enough respect for y'all to take me seriously. But I do genuinely believe that Manchester United can challenge for the title this year. This league right now, you're seeing such a massive change. Oh no, that's a dangerous one from. Oh no, that's a dangerous one from Casemiro. And y'all can clip me on this. You can clip me all you want, and I'm saying this with chest. This is a league. If there is a league to challenge, this would be the one. Y'all can clip me on this. That landing looked a little nasty from Casemiro. I hope he's okay. This is a league. I said at the top of the season, what did I say? I said Liverpool are going to go through a transition phase, and look what's happening now. They are going through transition, a nasty transition, right? Y'all called me crazy before. Look what's happening right now. And Man City, I think they're kind of relying a little bit more on Haaland. Right? Now, Arsenal are scoring only through set pieces. It is a dead kind of league in that sense, right? It's not as spicy as we've seen before. Anything can happen. Great ball. Šeško. Oh. Anything can happen, y'all. And with one game a week, no European football, I truly do believe that there is an opportunity for us to challenge if we can just build up consistency. And look at this. We might have been a little bit against the run of play, but we have been playing relatively well for the away side, being the away side, you know? I'm not going to sit here and be like, United title. No. I genuinely mean that from the bottom of my heart. I do believe that Manchester United can challenge for the title. And I'm not saying that on a ridiculous, diluted thing. Like, y'all can clip me all you want, but I mean that. From the bottom of my dangerous, holy crap, that was a good cross there from Nottingham Forest. DB Cooper says, John keeps saying we call him crazy. No. I was referencing that IG live that I had when people were saying that. No, you crazy right now. B. Slip says, we can challenge. We're second right now. It's not even, I mean, look, of course the position plays a huge part. We are second if the results hold. But come on, I do believe it. Believe in it. DB Cooper says, this year feels very Leicester-like. Exactly. Johnny P says, John, there is a fine line between delusional and hopeful. Okay, well, where do you think I sit on that? Jack Reacher says, John, your good vibes are getting on my nerves. All right, well, sorry to hear that. Mustafa says, I believe in you, John. I believe we can compete, bruv. Shouts out, absolutely, Mustafa. Murph says, that's why we're here, John, for the good vibes. Thank you for that. Thank you for all y'all joining me for the good vibes. I feel like Look, I don't think anybody deserves anything, you know, but I am so happy right now because I was so tired of all of the negativity. It was so hard from a content creator's perspective to weed out the negativity and I'm just happy that we're playing well right now and all it's positive vibes. That's all I care about. The special one says we're winning the title. You heard it here first. Absolutely. Good vibes, John. Good vibes, John said it first. Yeah. Go clip me all you want. Good vibes, John said it first. Manchester United are challenging for the title this year. We're challenging. I'm not saying we're winning. We're challenging. Here's United again. Oh, I'm not going for the shot again there. And I'm not mad at that. But if you're going to... I'm not mad at wingers taking chances in those moments. But if you're going to take chances, you better make sure you're at least contesting the keeper. Especially this shot here. Especially that shot there. If you're going to be selfish and take a shot there, you better make sure you're testing the keeper there. Ahmad, I got all the love for Ahmad, but this is the kind of stuff that we saw last 2 seasons ago with Garnacho, Anthony, Ahmad all playing selfishly. I don't want to see that this year. I don't want to see that this year. This year is all about collectiveness and teamwork. And if you're going to be selfish and take the shot, which I'm not against, you better make sure you're taking the chance. You better make sure you're at least contesting the keeper there. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Good save from Senator Lamans. Oh. Ahmad will think twice before taking a shot chance again. Oh, it's offside, though. Whoo. Is Ahmad left-footed? No, but wait. No, is he? No, he's not. Wait, I was making me think twice. No, he's not. Three Boa says we got good link ups, but we lack the finishing the dinner. Yeah, for sure. We need a little bit more of that clinicality, especially if we're gonna get less chances playing against a side as volatile as Forest right now. Here's Forest on the break though. Somebody's step. Good defending. Well done, Luke. Luke's been fantastic today. That's a foul. That's a foul on Cunha. Give us the foul. I swear to God, I better see a fucking yellow card right now. Excuse my French, but you better fucking give me a yellow. Give me a yellow card now. I'm sick of this. Yates has been fouling Cunha all day. That better be a yellow. I'm sorry. That better be a yellow. Luke Shaw has been in great form today. You'll love to see it, but I better see yellow. Great defending from Luke Shaw. What's going on, Shanto? Thank you for joining us. Hassan Jawara says Cunha needs to stop complaining when the ball is not played to him. He's not the only player that finds the ball. Sesko, he start throwing hands. Yeah, I mean, you guys know I'm not a big fan of like players moaning and complaining about not the balls being played to feet. But it's part of the game. You know, it's part of the game. Especially for attackers when they make those runs, it's really tiring making runs and coming back to defend. You know, so I do understand. If you watch Rio's podcast interview with Dimitar Berbatov, he actually talks about this a lot. He was giving advice to Sheshko and he was giving advice to players. He was saying like, hey, have the balls and have the ego. Oh, whoa, great ball from Forrest. Awful attempt there. Why force that shot? And it is offside. Dimitar Berbatov was saying, and it's a very important point, he was saying one of the advice he could give to Sheshko or some of the attackers is, look, have the balls and have the ego to be like, yo, I'm making these runs. Give me the ball. And make sure you're expressing that to your teammates. But know a time and place. Know when to raise your voice. Know when to keep it cool. Right? And that was one thing that I hated seeing from the likes of, as much as I loved Rasmus, he was fuming. But there's always a method to the madness. And it's also because Rasmus was never getting the balls. Cunha being... Bruno Fernandes upset because Cunha is probably annoyed and frustrated at the lacking yellow cards there as well. And I feel you, Mateus Cunha. His referee on having an absolute stinker of a game today. Hoy says, don't think Cunha has been doing anything wrong so far this half. No, I don't think so. I don't think anybody's been doing anything wrong relatively per se. Just want to see a little bit more of that cleanliness from the likes of Ahmad and even at times Sheshko and Cunha, but it's not been wrong. B.Slip says Garnacho was the main criminal for what you just said. You know how many times I talked about that and how many times I brought it up, and you know how many Man United fans in the chat used to attack me for saying that I was criticizing Garnacho because I didn't like Garnacho and that I preferred somebody like oh my god, I can't holy crap, I can't believe I was like slipped out, his name slipped out of my mind. Good defending from Diogo. I don't get players wrong, man. I don't get these things wrong. The special one says, John, not going to mention Bruno moaning too much. John, the special one, you know I used to complain about Bruno moaning too much. That was one of the things that I didn't like about Bruno. I talked about that a lot, actually. Thank you, special one. Facundo Palistri. Y'all know, I can't believe that I talked about the play that I liked more, and then that's a foul. That's a yellow card. I swear to God, referee. I called it, y'all. I called it. I didn't like the behavior. I didn't like this playing style of Garnacho. He could have been scoring goals with all that stuff, but I didn't like it. And now y'all talking to me sitting here about, remember back then? And now I don't want to sit here and say who's right or wrong, but can't tell you I told you so. Here we go. Forest. It's a foul on Ahmad. That's if you don't give a yellow card there, referee. If you don't give a yellow card there on Kalamatsan Adoy. Sorry, I'm just banning some people here. Saying some ridiculous things here. Oh my goodness. I tried reporting it. My live stream went down. Ugh, this is what I hate. Ugh, this is so annoying. Ridiculous things here. Now I think I'm going to get audio on my... Hold up. Let me just make sure I don't spill. Okay, cool. Guys, stop. Can we behave in the chat, please? Full halftime whistle. Oh my Forest goodness. Nil. I tried reporting it. My live stream went down. Ugh, this is what United I hate. Won. Ugh, this is so annoying. Let's behave in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Come on. Ridiculous. Don't be silly. Yakult in the chat says you look like Anne Hathaway. Hold up. Let me just make sure I don't spill. Okay, cool. Guys, stop. Can we behave in the chat, please? Full halftime whistle. John, you are Garnacho. Well, he was scoring goals for us, and he proved me wrong. United won. I started loving him. But I'll tell you right now, in the beginning, let's behave in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Come on. Ridiculous. In the beginning, Yakult in the chat says you look like Anne Hathaway. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm just going to use the restroom real quick. Okay. 1 second. Guys, stop. Can we behave in the chat, please? Full halftime whistle. John, you are Garnacho. Well, he was scoring goals for us, and he proved me wrong. United won. I started loving him. But I'll tell you right now, in the beginning, let's behave in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Come on. Ridiculous. In the beginning, Yakult in the chat says you look like Anne Hathaway. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm just going to use the restroom real quick. Okay. 1 second. Guys, stop. Can we behave in the chat, please? Full halftime whistle. John, you are Garnacho. Well, he was scoring goals for us, and he proved me wrong. United won. I started loving him. But I'll tell you right now, in the beginning, let's behave in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Come on. Ridiculous. In the beginning, Yakult in the chat says you look like Anne Hathaway. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm just going to use the restroom real quick. Okay. 1 second. Guys, stop. Can we behave in the chat, please? Full halftime whistle. John, you are Garnacho. Well, he was scoring goals for us, and he proved me wrong. United won. I started loving him. But I'll tell you right now, in the beginning, let's behave in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Come on. Ridiculous. In the beginning, Yakult in the chat says you look like Anne Hathaway. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm just going to use the restroom real quick. Okay. 1 second. Guys, stop. Can we behave in the chat, please? Full halftime whistle. John, you are Garnacho. Well, he was scoring goals for us, and he proved me wrong. United won. I started loving him. But I'll tell you right now, in the beginning, let's behave in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Come on. Ridiculous. In the beginning, Yakult in the chat says you look like Anne Hathaway. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm just going to use the restroom real quick. Okay. 1 second. Guys, stop. Can we behave in the chat, please? Full halftime whistle. John, you are Garnacho. Well, he was That should do the trick. That should do the trick. Is that okay? Is that okay? Is it better? Sorry about that, guys. Is the audio okay now? Is the audio okay now? Sorry. There's that stupid friggin' kid that was being racist in the chat, and I had to ban him, and then it closed out my freaking IG live stream. Stupid, annoying. Apologies for that, guys. Apologies. Bart, you're not blocked. Why would I block you? The Stankonia says, "Got your ice cream out. We're gonna win this." Facts. Facts. Thank you, guys. Apologies for the audio. Johnny P sending an ice cream emoji. Thank you for that. Gone Love Money in the chat. What's going on, broski? He says, John, what's your opinion on Elliot Anderson as a potential center mid? I'll take him, but my priority, I would much rather have Adam Wharton. Because Elliot Anderson for 100 M's does not make sense to me at all. I'm not spending 100 M's on Elliot Anderson. Alec Hebblethwaite. What's going on, Alec? He says, how do you think the first half went? Apart from the goal, by the way. We started off strongly. But I did mention, and I did preface that because we're playing away, first of all, and we're playing against the Nottingham Forest side, who is experiencing and going through a lot of changes. So there's a lot less predictability at this moment in time. There's a lot of unpredictability. And it was always going to be a difficult game in the sense that Manchester United, with the pressure now that's slowly building up from a positive sense, the focus had to be on maintaining composure and not dropping the ball, not losing that sharpness that we've been seeing so far. And while I thought we started off with good sharpness, we did see a bit more sloppiness start to take shape, and that did concern me a bit. But a thing that you love to see when it comes to games like this is your leaders, your big players stepping up. And some might even say that it might have been against the run of tide, against the run of play. But for Casemiro to score that goal and completely throw Nottingham Forest, off balance, that's what you want to see. These are signs of a top side. Yeah, these are signs of a top side. And defensively, I thought we've been looking really good with Luke Shaw in particular. The special one says, John, we need to get players from our youth team. Special one, like who? Because I like what I'm hearing about JJ Gabriel a lot, but I don't want to rush JJ Gabriel into playing for this side right now, especially if he's not quite there yet. What's going on with Cheeto? Anybody have any updates on Cheeto? How's he doing? And Shea Lacey and all that? Hamel Kashef in the chat says defense is solid and finally a goalkeeper. Facts, absolutely. MC the Jimmy says, are you eating a Bravo cone? No, I'm not. Although Bravo cones are lit. I'm eating a Haagen-Dazs cone. How do you guys think? How do you guys think the game went? Let me know in the chat. Richest Deal UK says, easiest 2-1 Forest. Are you mad? What are you talking about? Easiest 2-1 to Forest. What you talking about? Richest the Deals UK? No, that's the poorest deals. How dare you? United are winning. Hey, what's going on, Coach Artie in the chat? He says, Big John. Big up, Artie. Johnny says, we're so lucky to be winning right now. We haven't been great. I know. I don't know about so lucky, but we definitely haven't been sharp as we were. But sometimes we need to take those. Jamie Sherry in the chat says, great to get that goal. Take the nerves away from the boys. Exactly. Agaba says, halftime is so bad. We need to go hard in the second half. Trench Media says, Forest have been destroying us. No, they haven't. No, I don't know about destroying us. Chunzong Desu says, let's go, John. Chunzong, sending you love right back, broski. Thank you for joining us. Oh, shit. There's currently 3,000 of you in the chat. 3,000. Holy cannoli. Oh, my God. There's freaking 3,000 of you joining today. That's absolutely insane. As Raffle says, I'm getting a baby if we win this and next game. Damn. Jumping the gun there. Okay. Johnny P says, not every game is going to be a masterclass. Exactly, Johnny. Johnny there with some calm, level-headed conversation there. Sub90 says, Cunha hit the floor 5 times. Yeah, he did. And the yellow card must have forgotten his yellow card. And the yellow card first to come. The yellow card forgot his yellow card. No, you stupid John. No. The referee forgot his yellow card at home. Chat, question. If United win this game and I start twerking because I'm going to get so excited, are y'all going to unsubscribe? Because if we win this game, I'm going to start losing my shit. I'm going to keep it real with y'all. Ezra Full says you're going to name him Amarim. I love that. Officially KRZ checking in from Nigeria. Thank you. Style by Pran says we've been sloppy up front, but we're controlling the game. Exactly. I'll take this. Sometimes you just need to take it. AIG United says you better start humping the floor. Hey, yo. No, Alim says, why will you start tweaking? Nah, I ain't tweaking, fam. I'm twerking. They're very different. Ain't nobody tweaking out here. We twerking. Gonna Love Money says, I buy membership if you twerk. Okay. Okay, say no more, fam. Say no more. Johnny P says, John, have you seen the clip of Sonny speaking Spanish in the LAFC training? Yeah, I did. And he definitely learned that from Kuti. Yo, Mustafa, come join me in the next watch along, and if we win, we'll twerk together. You know what I mean? Franco White checking in from Jamaica. Sending love to you, broski. Hope everything is well, and hope you and your family and your loved ones are all safe. Sam in the chat says, I think Xerxes should get some time in the second half. I would love to see Xerxes get some time. Brandon says, that guy's going to cut his hair for once. Oh my God, sorry. Disgusting. Brandon says, that guy's going to cut his hair for once. You know what? Let me message Frank right now. Let me message Frank right now. You know what? Let's see if I can call him. His phone's probably blowing up right now, but why can't I find him? What the hell? Give me a second. Let me call Frank. I'm going to call Frank right now. I'm going to call Frank right now here. I'm calling the United Strand. Let's see if he picks up. His phone's probably blowing up right now, so he probably won't be able to pick up, but let's see if he does pick up. Come on, Frank. Everybody talking about United Strand cutting his hair. I'm calling him right now, but I don't think he'll be able to pick up. He's probably busy right now. Frank! Pick up the phone! Pick up the phone, Frank! All right, I'll give him a few more rings. If he doesn't pick up, then it's all good. Oh, shit. Yeah, no answer. No answer from Frank. It's all good. He's probably busy. His phone's probably blowing up right now. His phone's probably blowing up. Jay Gurung says, pick up the phone, baby. Delmo Sue says Forrest is turning up the heat and we're starting to open up. How do you feel? Forrest is turning up no heat and we ain't open up nothing. If Frank does call me back though, I will get him on our call here. MC the G-Mean says, do you know Thomas Frank? Of course we do. The manager of Tottenham Hotspur. Fred's second says Shaw has been solid. Absolutely he is. He has been. JK Waku says we getting the haircut soon. Absolutely we are. Pick up the phone, baby. We're gonna get a win today, y'all. I promise you. I said it from the top of the show. I promise you. The second half is gonna be a good opportunity for us to show the world that not only can we have the potential to challenge for a title. I swear to you. I swear to you. If you guys are just joining us now and you guys are kind of just chilling before the game starts again, we were talking about it during the live stream. You can call me delusional. You can call me crazy. But I said this before. Manchester United, dare I say, I think we have everything in our locker to be able to challenge for a title this season. I don't think we're winning the title. I think we can challenge for the title. Yeah. And I know I didn't want to say this earlier on, but I said it on a live stream a few weeks ago. This squad has everything to be able to challenge. And it also helps the fact that we're playing in a season of absolute weirdness. We're seeing a massive transition in a negative sense from Liverpool. Man City kind of, they're a little bit bland, less flavorful. Arsenal only winning through set pieces. If there's a, we might be the outside shout challengers. But okay, hold on. Let me stop yapping. Let's get ready for the second half here. Forrest about to get us underway here, and we're live. United. Good bit of football from United. Diogo. Oh, there we go. Diogo has connected. Look at this confidence. This is what I'm saying. The 3 games in a bounce, the most important thing from the 3 games in the bounce is that Manchester United regained mental fortitude. That's the most important thing. Look how confident we look playing. Look at this first touch football that we're playing. This is what you want to see. You know what I mean? I'm so happy right now. Y'all don't even know how happy I am. Sorry about that. Just writing up a little bit of what I want to talk about towards the end of the game. This game now with the second half, Forest direly needing points and trailing right now. They're gonna go crazy. Manchester United need to be even more resolute. Good punch from Sen Lamens. Well done. Brian Sasaki says, gotta say, I still think we should sell Shaw and Dalot, but they play really well today. Shaw seems to have knocked the rust off. Shaw's been absolutely sensational right now. I really want you guys to clip me up. I really do. Oh! No, don't clip me up. Don't clip me up. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. Damn it, man. Damn it. It had to be Gibbs White. It had to be him. Flipping hell, man. Oh. It had to be Gibbs White. Great cross, and Ahmad just couldn't put enough pressure on him. Got beaten positionally. Look, Ahmad is not a defender, so obviously he doesn't really understand what's the more... but he lost that duel against Gibbs White. That's a mismatch if I've ever seen one. That's a mismatch. Bart says, up the forest. Come on, Gibbs White. No, 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 no. We're going to win. Trust me. Trust me, we're going to win. Guys, trust me, we're going to win. I promise you. I promise you. Yeah, you cannot blame Lamans for that. That's just good finishing. But I promise you we're going to win this one. Don't worry. Don't worry. We're winning. Don't worry, lads. We're going to win. Trust me. Trust me, we're going to win. Trust me, we're going to win. Oh! Oh! What the fuck just happened? What just happened? Oh. Drissy says, what the I just took a shit and came back to two. Bro, what just happened? What just happened? What happened? How the No, we're still going to win. We're still going to win. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. Fuck. Bro, you've got to be kidding me, man. You got to be kidding me. Oh. Now all of a sudden, Forrest looks to control the game. Here's Mbumo. Ah. Don't worry, guys. We still come back from this. We still come back from this. Great football. Ah, Benjamin. We still come back from this, y'all. Don't worry about this. Don't worry. We still come back. That guy ain't cutting his hair. No, he gonna cut his hair. Trust me. We're coming back. We're coming back. Don't worry. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Yeah, yo, honestly, I'm gonna have to take a look back at what the hell just happened, but that was not good. Now Forest look a little bit revitalized. They look a little bit rejuvenated in that sense, and Manchester United have a little bit more of a mountain to climb now. The slightest lapse in concentration. And we talked about concentration for a long time throughout the entire game, and we just lack a little bit of that concentration, and here we are. Here's Casemiro. Here's Casemiro. To Bruno. Manchester United have to be clinical here. We have to be clinical here. Amad Diallo enjoying some space here. Puts in a weak-footed cross. Oh! Oh. Oh, it's a handball on Casemiro. The ball. The DB Cooper said we haven't played good at all today. Yeah, we haven't been all that too good. Yes, but there have been moments where we did look good, and it was a typical away-ish performance. It's more about getting our chances, those few chances, and converting them. Damn it, man. Oh. Why is it that when I can't stream, Manchester United beat Brighton 4-2, and when I can stream, we're losing a Forest, man? It's just hot can of ass. Footballing gods, if you're up there, give me something. Let me be smiling. Let me enjoy the win with my team, with my community here. Huh? Freaking whack, man. Am I putting bad am I putting bad energy? Should I not stream anymore? Am I jinxing this thing? Jimmy Parks says, "Yo, John, it's maybe you streaming. Maybe it is me. Maybe I should not stream anymore." Because why is it that when I have time to stream, we're losing, and when I don't have time to stream, we're scoring goals galore, 4 goals. What the freak? What the helly, man? Oh, great ball over the top. Here we go. We can still do this. Diogo Dallo. Diogo. Boom, boom, boom. You know what? The special one, you're right. It's me. I'm never eating ice cream again. I'm never eating ice cream on stream again. It's the ice cream. Special one, you're spot on. It's the ice cream. That's the problem. I'm never eating ice cream on camera ever again. I'll eat anything else before I eat ice cream. I'll eat. All right, let me behave. Okay, here we go. Forest. Callum Hudson-Odoi puts it across. Far post. Good defending from Dallo. I'll eat Ortmu says diarrhea. I'll eat diarrhea before I eat ice cream on stream again. Because it's clearly me eating ice cream that's making Man United concede. Kartek says play Delict at right back and make Maguire starter. No. Rui Novai says not over yet. That's what you want to see. I'm telling you right now, we're still gonna win. I'm telling y'all, you know what? As a matter of fact, you know what? Y'all want to play this game with me? Y'all got me tight right now. Y'all think I'm not that confident? I'm putting my money where my mouth is. I put money where my mouth is when United are gonna win. That's how confident I am. Corner kick. Oh, son of a gun. Thank goodness. I thought we almost. Okay, but I'm confident. Let me show you right now. You know how confident I am? I'm confident right now. I'm gonna put 100. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not doing that. Let's be mature about this, guys. Let's be mature about this. Okay. Everything that I wrote up for the post match, now I got to rewrite it because now it's a different story. It stinks. Absolutely stinks. But we're gonna win. Trust me. We're gonna win. Good bit of football here from Ahmad and Mbumo. Mbumo takes his go. He goes inside, plays in Cunha. That's got to be a pen. Oh no, it's a goal kick. So. Let's take a look at the replay here. Is it clear? It is a bit of a clear challenge. I can't lie. Praveen says, John about to put a whole $1 bet. No. This special one says, Ghost Pepper if United lose. No, I won't eat Ghost Pepper if United win the World Cup. Is Sean Dyche? If Sean Dyche was born in like the 1200s, he would have been one of the knights at Arthur's Round Table. Like this guy's different. You know what I mean? The way he screams, this guy was meant to be a general. You know what I mean? Wikak says, all good, bro. We got this. Let's effing go. Facts. Facts. We got this. Don't you worry about a thing, but cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Moda says they should have never mentioned bro's haircut. Facts. Y'all, you know what? Y'all jinxed it. Y'all talking about Frank's haircut. Why do we call him? Oh God, Forrest. Here we go. On the break. United on the break now. Ahmad. Cunha. Oh, Ahmad. I think he slowed it down too much there. I think he needed to just play in Cunha in that space. That was a bad move from Ahmad in my view there. I think he should have just played in Cunha. Just let all of Forrest come back in here. Casemiro. Oh, poor pass there from Casemiro. Lenny. Mbumo. Nice bit of feint here. Casemiro. Bruin. Goes for the shot on his own. Oh! Oh! Did that come off the post? Oh! Okay, we need to make some substitutions. I'm bringing on Dorgu for Dallo. Can we bring Mazraoui? Can we bring on Mazraoui? Can we bring on Mazraoui for Ahmad maybe? Hey, yo, Drissy says, I just nutted so, whoa, yikes, whoa, hey, yo. Y'all don't need to be commenting on that stuff. 222 Law says, and give me Harry. Just give me Harry for the vibes. That's a foul. If I don't see a fucking yellow card, this referee, you absolute... Finally. Kind of freaking hiding that yellow card like... He's allergic to the color yellow or something. Freaking 61 minutes. Crazy right now. He wanted that Shaw jersey bad? Yeah, he did. Context says Maguire's presence is going to make them shit their pants. Facts. We need to bring on Harry right now. Give me Harry. Give me Harry. Give me Dorgu. Give me Mace. Give me Harry, Dorgu, and Mace. Oi. Good defending there from United. Come on, United. Come on. Here's Ahmad. Come on. Oh, he's doing too much again. Ahmad. Come on, broski. Doing a little too much there. Here's Cunha. Oh no, we're doing it now. We're trying to overcome. Oh, and that's a foul on Casemiro. Now we're trying to overcomplicate. Man, shut up, Yates. Shut up. You should have been booked already. Shut up. Complaining to the referee. What you complaining about? Dude, that was a dive. United are still going to win. Trust me, lads. Trust me. Sheshko has been depressing. In this kind of circumstance, what would you do? Would you like to bring on Xerxes? Great ball. Ah, fuck. Everything just a little bit short today. I want to see Mount. Give me Mount. Give me Mace. Give me Mace. Give me Dorgu. And if Mazraoui's ready, give me Mazraoui. I would like to see Xerxes play as well, if I'm being honest with you. This is what I would do. I would bring off Sheshko from Mace, and I would play Mbumo or Cunha up top. Matty Acuna says we have to score soon. We absolutely do. We absolutely do. Oh, geez, Louise, that was close. Dallo should go off. That was so close. Diogo Dallo got rinsed there. Give me Maguire. Give me Maguire and push Lenny Yoro left and then push Matthias right. Oh, that's what we could do. Give me Dallo off for Maguire. Push Lenny left. Matthias right. Harry down the middle. And push Luke Shaw as the wingback. We still have a lot of time, y'all. Don't worry. We still have a lot of time. Here's Ahmad. He's been having a frustrating game, Ahmad, in my view. He's got to keep it simpler. Oh, United are just having a tough time keeping the game simple, and I think they're frustrating themselves right now with the game that they're playing. They need to keep their heads calm. Just looking a little bit frustrating at this moment in time, and they're frustrated at themselves, and that's the issue. Here's Dallo. Lenny to Ahmad to Mbumo. Back to Ahmad. Ahmad to Mbumo. Mbumo back to Lenny. United trying to stretch, going back to stretch the Nottingham defense. But the pressure is pretty intense and we lose possession. Oh, fuck me. Gordon Ramsay fought me, and now they're on the break. Callum Hudson-Odoi down the middle, going for a shot. Holy cannoli, son of a gun. Callum Hudson-Odoi, collars popped. Oh my God, he almost absolutely just scored another one. Holy cannoli. Oh. Patrick Dorgu is the first substitution for Diogo Dallo, who has had a very, very poor game. Here's Mbumo. Couldn't connect. I also do think, I agree with a lot of the chat, what you guys are saying. I also do think we're losing a little bit of legs and a little bit of that energy in midfield at this moment in time. I'm almost hesitant to take off Casemiro though, because he has been playing a decent game. But do you take off Bruno then? Because you need to keep on Bruno, or you take off both. I have no idea. What would y'all do in this case? Because I do feel that we need a little bit more of that engine in midfield at this moment in time. The legs are definitely slowly coming off. Long diag and it's out. Ugh. Ruben Amorim saying to keep the ball on the ground. Why are we rushing this? Why are we frustrating the game on our own? Forest building up so easily right now. Forest building up with absolute ease at this moment in time. He's Patrick Dorgu. I believe he just got a foot on that. Good defending. We need to bring on Mace immediately. We need to bring on Mace. We need to bring on Cubby. I would say Mace for Sheshko and Cubby for Cassie. If I'm Ruben Amorim at this moment in time, if I'm thinking Ruben Amorim, does he go for a draw here and bring on like a Harry Maguire and go up top, or does he try and go for the game? If I'm sitting in that position right now as Ruben Amorim, I'm going for the game. I'm bringing on attackers. I'm bringing on midfielders to control. I don't care. I don't give a damn. Good opportunity here. Cunha again spills the touch. Great work from Casemiro. You can't take off Casi, man. He's just... Oh, Lenny, poor pass there to Ahmad. And all of a sudden, Manchester United, the Nottingham Forest are again... Yeah, we're just looking a little shaky right now. United looking just a little bit shaky. I don't think Xerxes would come on. That's my problem. I want to see Xerxes come on for Sheshko here, but I don't think we are. I think we're gonna bring on Mace for Sheshko. If history can give us some clues as to good tackling there, good defending. Who the hell was that? Was that Lenny Oro? Just absolutely balls. Is that a handball? Nope. Ahmad has been poor, man. I'm telling you, Ahmad has not had a good game today. I'm seeing shades of last season's Ahmad here. Poor decision making, sloppy. I think our wingbacks have been a little bit poor today. Praveen says we need to go pronto. Facts. We need to go absolutely pronto. Kartik says Xerxes not going to play. No, I don't think so too, for some reason. I would love to see him get on, but I don't think so. Mbumo getting absolutely crashed by so many of these. Here's Lenny. Lenny going for it, stretching Ahmad. Again, Ahmad again. Ahmad again. Broski, Ahmad. Come on, man. Miles to Ghost is Mace for Ahmad. I don't know if Amarim would use Mace as this right wingback role at this moment in time, to be honest. I mean, it's not a bad substitution, but here's Ahmad. Here's Ahmad. Come on, broski. Come on, broski. Prove me wrong. Casemiro goes for the shot on his own. Cunha. Back to Cassie. Oh, Cassie, awful pass. Oh, he does great work. Great tackle from Luke. Luke Shaw having a man of the match performance today from me. Dorgu puts it across, whips it. Cunha. Cassie. Back to Cunha. Goes for the shot. Good tackle there from Callum Hudson-Odoi. Clean. Dorgu. Low driven cross. Oh, fuck me, man. Come on. The special one says, John, do you know Yapu? Who's that? I don't know who that is. You should do a collab stream. I don't know who that is. It's definitely better from Man United. Definitely better. I think Ahmad needs to come off. I think Ahmad has had a bad game today. He's in the right spaces. So he's definitely doing his job in the sense of playing to the coach's instructions. But in terms of trying to provide something, I think he's been a little bit subpar. He's been shaky. He's been a little bit sloppy, holding up the ball too much. We saw he opted for the greedy shot selection there. Yapu's a United fan YouTube channel. Okay, cool. I'll check him out. Or her. Eddie Boss says Forrest wants it more. Tom on Footy says just need one moment of quality. Yeah, exactly. We just need that one moment. Johnny P says, I think some more 1v1 situations looking for a pen would work. Well, that's the point. Is that, like, for example, like when that opportunity just happened where the long ball diagonal picked out Ahmed, he needed to either drive and just go all in on just looking for that 1v1, or he needs to be a little bit more faster in terms of the build-up. We saw that a few times just now. Manny Bebis says, Dallo is the biggest fool on planet Earth, wallahi. Mazraoui coming off for Lenny Yoro. I think that is the right. I think is not the sub I wanted, but I mean, I understand why. Kieran says there's still time to at least get a point. No, there's still time to win. David says, you think we can win? We're gonna win. Trust me. I've been to the future and I've come back. And I'll come back to tell y'all that we're going to win. Trust me. Trust me, trust me, trust me. Sesko, next goal, believe, facts. Eddie Boss says Shaw slows the game down. I don't think so. I think it's more. I think Shaw's probably had one of his best games this season. I think he's been looking pretty good. I think it's been Ahmad and Dallo who's been slowing the game down a lot more. At least this game. I would have liked to see Harry Maguire come on and we could play maybe like a Mazraoui as a wingback. Good work. United showing a little bit of that class. I think we're going to score off this build-up right here. We're going to score off this build-up right here. Adnan Alcaraz says, Cunha is good, but holy, this dude's shots make me feel like I can be pro. No. Don't do that. Don't do that. Mood Ali says we need our super sub Maguire right now. Facts. That's what we need. DV Cooper says our wingbacks totally cost us today. Both responsible on the goals we conceded as well as stupidly forward. I agree. I think our wingbacks have been poor today. Mbumo to Mazraoui. Casemiro first touch cross. We're slow to respond to that second ball. We're slow to respond. I want to see a little bit more of the proactiveness from Ruben Amorim right now. Oh, that's got to be a foul, surely. And if you don't give a yellow card, this referee, I swear to God, Elliot Anderson chirping at Bruno Fernandes, Elliot Anderson laughing at Bruno Fernandes, Elliot Anderson, my good friend, you will never be anywhere close to Bruno Fernandes. How freaking dare you? Watch your mouth. Watch your damn mouth talking to Bruno Fernandes like you think you're doing something. You playing for a team that has shrubs in their logo, fam. Shut up. Talking shit to Bruno like you shut up, fam. Hell you talking to? Hell you think you talking to? You get linked with our club now and all of a sudden you think you could chirp it up? Shut up, fam. You ain't 100 M's. Get the hell out of here. You know what, as a matter of fact? Now I don't want his ass. Now I don't want his ass. Mbumo, corner. Let's score off this shit. Let's score off this shit. Come on. Let's shut these lads up. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh! Go! Ahmad, I'll take it back. Ahmad, I'm taking everything back. Ahmad Diallo, I'm taking everything back. You just absolutely saved your game today. You were having a 5 out of 10 and you just brought it up to a 6.5. Oh my God. Golazo from Ahmad. Finally, where the hell is this Ahmad been? Oh, what a volley. Come on, Ahmad. Let's fucking have it. United. Kartik says the black CR7. Ooh, I don't know. We gotta stop calling people like CR7s and the next Messi. We're not doing that. But hey, I'll take that all day. Ruben Amorim, excited, jubilation. Yeah, come on, Ahmed. Come on. Eddie Boss says you called it. I told you we was gonna score off that one. Come on, Ahmed. You absolutely saved your game today. You absolutely saved. What? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Why are they talking? What's going on? Why are they talking? Why are they talking? Stop talking. Just play the game. No way. No way. They're checking something? They're checking something? What's going on? Please tell me it's a goal. Yes. Oh, thank fucking God. Oh my God. Thank God. Thank God. Yo, let's beat these shrubs, man. We're not losing to a team that has shrubs on their logo. Come on. Miss Sal says, everything I said about Ahmad, I denounce it too. But I'm going to be honest with you. Let's be real. Like, let's call a spade a spade. He was not having a good game, but he did save his game with that goal. Absolutely facts. Absolutely facts. I told you we're going to win this game. I fucking told you. We're going to win. Trust me. Trust me. Give me Harry Maguire. I guarantee you we're going to win this game. Give me Harry right now. Give me that. Oh my God. Give me Give me Harry Maguire for Sheshko. Give me Harry Maguire for Benjamin Sheshko right now. Somebody 2-foot Elliot Anderson. Don't injure him, but 2-foot him, please, because this bro is chirping away. You know, I can't play football to save my life, but if there's a place for me in this squad, just get me on. I just start talking shit. You know what I'm saying? I start roasting these motherfuckers. Oh, you son of a gun. Get me on right now. I will roast the living hell out of Elliot Anderson. I will roast his ass. If you get me tight, you bring out the fucking New York in me, I'll roast his ass, dog. Come on now. Been absolutely chirping away at Bruno Fernandes like he doing something. No, you ain't doing shit, dog. Not right now, at least. Respectfully. Fuck you is talking to Bruno like that. You ain't doing nothing. Come on. I think Harry Maguire needs to come on, and I think Sheshko needs to come off. I think Sheshko needs to be a little bit. I think Sheshko needs to be protected a little bit in this case. Forest corner. Give me a corner kick. Give me a corner kick. Defending, clear, counterattack, goal, slide on these bitches. Give me that. Give me a Harry Maguire halfway across the pitch sliding celebration. Give me that. Corner again. Goal kick. Come on, United. Come on, United. Come on. I'm so confident we can win this. I'm so confident. Come on, we're going to win. I promise you. I promise you we're going to win. Here's the lick. Here's the lick. Good, Ahmad. He's got a little bit of confidence now. Go on, Ahmad. Good turn. Cunha goes for the shot. Oh. Adons has told you, bro, his shots are horrible. No, I think it's just because... well, I mean, I can't say anything about his shot selection today, but it's just maybe he's having an off day. Oh, one shot, one chance. 2-2 losses. I believe in the John that believes in United. That's what I'm talking about. Come on. Good defending from Dorgu. Go on, lads. Come on, United. Come on. No, Cunha. We can still do this. We can still do this, lads. We can still do this, lads. Good turn from Cunha. Good turn from Cunha. Come on, Cunha. Shut us all up. Shut up, Adnan. Great. Sheshko. No, you got to cut that back, Sheshko. That's a cutback there, Sheshko. No. That's a corner. That's crazy. You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? Right, that should have been a corner. Johnny, you're absolutely right. That should have been a corner. You know what's crazy? We're gonna win because of a Sheshko kick goal. I swear to you, that's what's gonna happen. It's written in the stars already. Oh no, Mazraoui, dangerous there. Dangerous from Nusair. Good defending from Casemiro though. Oh, thank God. Mazraoui there, a little bit dangerous. Mazraoui there, just a little bit dangerous. Ooh, good defending from Casemiro. It was close. That was really close. How's that a corner? It came off Ndoye's arm. Yo, what the fuck is going on with this refereeing? Give me Mace, man. Give me Mace or Harry or somebody, man. Oh, dangerous. Yo, this refereeing absolutely stinking the bed right now. But Daron says, yo, we're going to win, Daron. Trust me. Trust. Believe. Believe. How much extra time? 5 minutes. We can win this. Come on. Come on. Nah, Elliot Anderson, shut up. I dare you to run your mouth again with that kind of cross. Shut up. Chat shit to Bruno. Yeah, keep picking your nose. Who the hell you think you are talking to? Who the hell you think you are talking to Bruno like that? Absolute stinker. You run your mouth against one of my boys, you're gonna get the John Shin roast, fam. Can we still get something here, lads? Can we still get something here? The stinker of a clearance. We still got some time, y'all. We still got some time. We gotta lock in. Lock in. Crossinho says, man, you looking a little old these days. What the hell? We're trying to watch the game while you talking about how I'm looking old. What the fuck? I mean, you know what that is right now? You distracting me right now. I'm trying to pour some energy into United winning. You talking about me looking old and shit. No. Don't do that to me right now. I'm already pissed off at Elliot Anderson. Don't piss me off. Oh, Mbuma, delicious. Mbuma, delicious. Cunha. Come on, United. Brun. Dorgu. Lock in. Casemiro. Oh. Casemiro. Oh, okay. Give me Harry right now. Get Harry on right now. Saliban says, John, you're looking fabulous. Don't listen to him. I love you, Saliban. Thank you so much. The special one says, you tell him, Uncle. I'll take it. Give me Harry right now. Corner. We played it short, absolutely far. Delict punch. Ahmed. Oh. Don't tell me that was Oh. God damn it. Damn it. We still got time. We still got a minute. Come on. We still got a minute. United, come on. Here's Mazraoui. Finds a good ball here to Sheshko. First touch lays it off. Gassi controls it, but he spills it to Mazraoui. Hey, chill out. Everybody chill out. We got one shot. Mazraoui plays it long to Ahmed. Fuck. Do we still have time for a little bit more? Nope. That's it. Full time. 2-2. That's annoying. Oh, that's annoying. That's really annoying. That's absolutely annoying. And I'm annoyed because there was a lot of positives that I thought we were starting with the game in that first half. And it's also a little bit more annoying because I felt like maybe a little bit more of progressive, proactive changes could have maybe done the trick. But I think we held on a little too long there. But I do want to preface this. Let's just remember, I'm going to also keep it 100 with y'all. We also still have to remember that it's a point away. It's a point from an away opposition side that was always going to be causing us a little bit of trouble, and I'm not mad at it. I'm a little annoyed, but I'm not mad at it. It's annoying. I really think we should have won that one. I think if we had a better option in terms of our wingbacks, I think we could have won this one. Ray in the chat says Amarim did say we are a different team away from home. Yeah, we are. There were opportunities I think we could have definitely been a little bit more proactive. But there was a bit more sloppiness than I liked, which did get me a little bit annoyed. MC the Jimin, it's 2 a.m. Thank you so much for joining us. Appreciate you. Good night, my broski. David Cooper says Dorgu isn't good enough. I'm not really a big fan, but Dallo and his ball watching is infuriating. Well, it is. I thought Benjamin Sheshko had a really tough game today. It was probably one of his poorer performances in a United shirt. I think today he looked a little lost, a little sluggish in my view. He had a heavy foot. Definitely an underwhelming performance. I agree. But I do feel like if we brought on, like Katie Marie says, if we brought on Harry and Mace at some point, I definitely felt like that could have been the difference maker in my view. But am I like devastated? No. I'm just thinking about it now, letting it all soak in. I don't think I'm devastated because I do feel like at the end of the day, Manchester United, we're in a position where it was always going to come, this kind of quote unquote result. I felt like the substitution should have been Šeško coming off quite early and then bringing on either a Xerxes or what I think should have been a Mason Mount. I do feel like Mason Mount should have come on and he definitely would have changed this game, in my view. In my view. Tom on Footy says, honestly, I think it's an important point. If we get Europe, it'll be results like that. Absolutely. It is a very strong, important point. It's frustrating, though, because I definitely felt like we could have gotten the win. And let's be real, Nottingham Forest are, at this moment in time, way, way below the table. Matty Acuna says Mount was the legs that United needed. I agree wholeheartedly. I do feel like it was Mason Mount that we missed seriously. Frandy thinks it was Mbumo that needed to be subbed off. Luke says poor game from Šeško. Oliver Dan says, so no haircut now for the United Strand? Yeah, no, we got to start from zero again because it's 5 wins in a row. He's going to keep growing that hair of his. It was a sluggish game from a lot of our players today. It was a sluggish game. I thought maybe if we came into this game a little bit more sharper, I thought if we came into this game a little bit more focused, I definitely think we could have beat these lot. They weren't hard to beat. TJ says Ahmad's goal was unbelievable. Let's not forget. Yeah, no, I'll give it to Ahmad. Don't get me wrong. But prior to that goal, he wasn't really having that good of a game. Maybe it's just me. What do you guys think? You know? They need to trust Šeško more. He doesn't get the assist. I thought that today his touches were a little heavy. Realist United, thank you for the raid, broski. He's raiding us with a party of 8. What's going on, Realist? Thank you for joining us. Phil Johnson says those 5 minutes killed us. I think today Amram could have been a bit more proactive with the substitutions. But again, this is the thing though, because Amram won the trust of his players that has been giving him results, right? And that trust that he just built, it's also important for him that he also shows the players that he trusts them still. So it's a very important result in that sense, because had he just started hooking players left, right, and center, then let's be real, the small bit of mentality and confidence that he built up for these players, that would have disappeared already. So I do understand where Amram is coming from. You know? I think that's very important that United fans and we all need to remember and understand is that it's not just easy to just, flip players, because it's much more easier for us sitting here watching that and observing that. You know what I mean? Momo the One understands what I'm saying completely. He has to show belief, and that's a gamble. That's a managerial gamble. He went with that gamble, and he got 1 point rather than a 3, right? But if you look at it the other way, you can also say he gambled and he got 1 point rather than none. So if you look at it that way, then yeah, I think it was worth the trade. Protect his players and protect the small bit of confidence that he built up, and give him that chance. Yeah. And take a point out of 3. I'm not mad at that at all. I am not mad at that at all. I'm just a little annoyed because I felt like this team was there to be taken. This team was there to be beaten, in my view. Like that ball from Mazraoui, you can clearly tell he is not warmed up at all, like DB Cooper was saying before. I do feel bad for Kobe Mainoo as well, Phil. I do, 100% do. Momo says, remember, it's away from home. Yeah, that's another thing. You know? B-Dot Slip says, I think it's shambolic that Mainoo didn't see the pitch today. Casemiro and Bruno did not have great games. Oh, that's interesting, B-Dot, because I thought Casemiro had a great game. Bruno had an average game. Ray, thank you for being a member for 13 months. Holy flippin' hell. Thank you, Ray. Ray says, just feel bad for the kid who now has to wait for 5 wins for a haircut. Yeah, well, Frank is chilling. my man is out there doing shooting ads, getting paid or something, whatever it is. I don't know his situation. I don't even know if he's getting paid or not for those things, but it looks like he's having a good time. So, and it's all for fun anyway. So, Sam Toronto says, tough result, but this team last year doesn't have the grit to come back. Agreed. Matty Acuna says, draws positive. Agreed. I'll take this. I'll take it for sure. Salaman says, we need to finish these games quicker. I'm done with the late goals there. Man, they're nice, but not ideal. Yeah, I mean, like I was saying before, when the players were frustrated at Ahmad for getting a little bit greedy and taking those shots, I do feel like if he laid it off, we would have had a much better chance and he would have fed Šeško right there. It was the same problems that we saw from a combination of all of the players before. That was the same reason why we saw a lot of what we saw Rasmus struggle with. You got to be a little less selfish in those circumstances. It's a trade-off. If Ahmad's going to lace that when there's man on him and he didn't even take the cleanest touch and his step isn't correct, that is at the end of the day a greedy shot. Say it like whatever you want to call that. That is a greedy shot. I don't mind wingers taking that, but you have to at least contest the keeper if you're going to take that shot, you know? But Ahmad wasn't the biggest problem. I think our wingbacks combined were an issue, but I don't think he was the problem. If anything, that goal that he scored definitely proved to us why he continued to be believed by Ruben Amorim. You know? Xerxes for Šeško would have been so good to see, says Nikos. Look, Xerxes, I got so much time for Xerxes, but I don't know. Something about Ruben Amorim just tells me that he might not be giving him that many chances. I have no idea why. Maybe he doesn't rate him. I don't know. What do you guys think? Amin says this is just a reality check. More issues to solve. Good point. Odik says taking Šeško off would have tanked his confidence. Exactly. We just talked about it just now. Katie Marie being a member for 15 months. I don't deserve you guys. You guys are absolutely incredible. She says, another month. Okay, time for Thai food, hockey, and college football before baseball tonight. Katie seems to have herself an incredible day lined up. Enjoy, Katie, and thank you for your support as always. 15 months. That is absolutely sensational. Thank you so much. Alex Gordon, thank you for sending the rose. Appreciate you for that. I do feel like Mace should have come on, but again, I talked about this before, and I'm just going to say this one more time. I just want to say this one more time. Ruben Amorim was faced with a challenge. He worked hard for the past 3 games to build up solid confidence and solid mental fortitude in that crop of players that he started. Yeah? It was always going to be a gamble. If he went all out and just went super proactive and said, I'm full house, we're changing 5 subs, then a lot of those players today that were suffering, the likes of Benjamin Šeško, maybe Ahmad at times, he would have absolutely tanked their confidence. He went with a gamble. And if you look at it from a positive perspective, it turned out for the better. Rather than 0 points, he got a point away in a tricky game. New manager bounds, absolute chaos at Nottingham. Adrian says if we were winning, he would have had subs on. Agree, actually. I actually do agree. I think he would have used all 5 subs if we were winning, for sure. Earlier, too, to give them minutes. I don't know. If you guys think I'm wrong, let me know. But that's just what I think. I really just genuinely feel like Manchester United at this moment in time, it's a reality check. The season is very, very long. It's the 1st of November. You know what I mean? It's an important game. It's an important season. And I do truly believe that Manchester United have everything to make this season special. If I'm Ineos and I'm looking at this team right now, I'm clearly looking at the lack in depth, the lack of quality, not depth, the lack of quality in our wingback department. And I'm looking to find an answer to figure out how do we fix this left wingback issue, because clearly Patrick Dorgu is not really quite ready. He's progressing, but he's not ready. And Diogo Dalot is not the answer at this moment in time as a left wingback. So if that happens, then you give me a left wingback in the January transfer window. Give me a left wingback. Yeah? Ruben Amorim right now needs another wingback, and he needs a midfielder. I think if we can get a midfielder and a wingback, I guarantee you we can finish top 4. That's just my thought. Adrian says Minta would be lovely, I'm telling you. Maybe. Luke says Dorgu is too raw. Yeah, exactly. He needs to fine-tune his game a little bit, but that's also because he's very young. Aditya says Shaw and Dalot are sharing. Did you think Shaw had a bad game? I thought Shaw had a good game today. And Noelian says, do you think Dalot needs that competition? Without a shadow of a doubt, absolutely he does. Man like Stilo in the chat says Šeško needs to be hungrier. He's too relaxed for the Prem for me. I don't think he was relaxed. I think he was trying today. His touches were very, very heavy today. J-Boy, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate you. Jay and Joe's adopted son Benjamin says we should have made more subs at the end. Also, Šeško wasn't really getting into the game. Yeah, for sure. But like I said before, I'm going to say it one more time because there's currently 7,859 of you. Freaking absolutely crazy. To all of you guys, I said this before. I'm just going to say it one more time before I call off the stream today. Ruben Amorim was faced with a task. He built confidence and he built a rhythm and momentum into a side that was clearly lacking that for the longest time. Those 3 wins that he built up was so important. Had he hooked a lot of these players off and had he made full 5 substitutions, I genuinely think that it would have been a very, very difficult position for Ruben Amorim, because then he would have killed and tanked that little bit of confidence that United were slowly building. He needed to trust his players today. He needed to show them that he believes in them. Whether we lose the game or win the game, he needed to show belief into these players and make sure that the players are the ones that have to be able to prove to us that they can get the result. And yeah, we all sit here and wish we could have gotten 3 points for sure. But I like that one of the Immaculate Collective said just now. Last season, we're losing this. Last season, we're losing this game 3-1. This season, we at least walk away into a tricky game with a draw. And I'm not mad at that at all. I'm not mad. I'm just annoyed. I'm annoyed at the lack in consistency and quality from some of the players, but I'm not mad at that. DV says, I don't know, I'm quite happy with today. Just the progress we made on how we responded to setback. For the first time, I didn't see shoulders dropped and everyone looked to get on the ball. Agreed. Because last season, this would have been very, very different. You know what I mean? I don't know. You guys can tell me if I'm wrong or not. You guys can tell me if I'm sounding like I'm too optimistic. That's just what I think. I think we've made progress. I think we've made much more progress than last season. You know? But, yeah, I'm not mad at that. Thank you for today. There's currently 7,868 of you guys. Holy freak. The main monk, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate y'all. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. This is absolutely insane. First stream back, and here we are. 7,868 of y'all. Oh my God. Jay Kwaku says back to square one again. Roller coaster United. I don't think it was all that too upsetting. I'm not mad at this game. I'm not mad. I wish we could have won for sure. But yeah, progress is progress. Choski Mopstar says it's progress for sure. There you go. Jimmy V in the chat. What's going on, Jimmy? How you doing, my man? Jimmy V says racist be damned, Justin. Yeah, there was a bunch of nasty comments earlier on. It's all good, broski. It's all good. You're doing your thing. Don't worry. Kyle Calicota says, bro, Anderson bossed us today. No, he didn't. He didn't boss us today. No. We're not doing that. He didn't boss nobody today. Nah. Um, I genuinely think that we need a wing back this January transfer window. If Jason Wilcox does anybody know if Jason Wilcox has an Instagram? Let's just everybody just mass DM him and be like, hey Jason, hey Mr. Wilcox, can you give us a wing back for this a left wing back? Thanks. Lebo Hang and Tiamele, thank you for subscribing. Where I know the special one says, where are the other viewers? Tell them to come to YouTube. I have no idea actually. I think a lot of people are checking in from Twitter, to be honest with you. Yeah. SSS Police says, how is it progress when we still lose points to set pieces, weak set pieces? I'll tell you why it's progress, because we would lose all 3 points. Yeah. Jessica Lannis, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate you, Jessica. Jimmy says, I don't think signing a left wing back will be good for squad balance unless it's someone incredible on loan. Yeah. Let's give me bring back Marcelo. Give me Marcelo. I saw him balling out in Kingsley. DV says Nuno Mensch. Nuno Mensch is not leaving PSG. He's leaving for Real Madrid. Let's be real. Munsajun says 안녕하세요. 안녕하세요, Munsajun. Thank you, Munsajun-님. Thank you for joining us. Yuzo Mino says our front three looked tired today. They definitely looked like they was a little bit more sluggish. Kenny Ortiz in the chat says this draw is kind of disappointing, to be honest. Kenny, you saying this is disappointing because you think we should have gotten all 3? Jamie says we got Dorgu, Amas, Leon, and all need time to develop. Yeah, they're not going to play. Amas and Leon right now, they're not going to play right away. I guarantee you. If anything, not even next season. They might be 2 seasons. We don't know. And clearly, Dorgu is not really fully ready to play week in, week out. You know? I'll take this point all day. I'm happy with it. I'm not mad at it at all. I'm not mad at all. DJ Danilo says Martinez is coming back. Martinez has got a good pass and a good consistency about him. He might lack a little bit of the pace. I don't see him as a wingback. If Luke Shaw was younger, he could play that wingback role, but no. Jay Boy says Rome wasn't built in a day. We still have to work on. We still have a lot to work on, but we are getting much better. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Eddie says 2 scrappy goals. I'm quite disappointed. Yeah, that's the lacking concentration. I do feel like a left wing back is important at this moment in time. Absolutely. Who is Zayan says the transition in the second half was lacking. Yeah, it was a little bit lacking for sure. Man like Stilo says, I see a lot of progress. We would have most def lost this game last season. I will take the point. Yes. Today we could have won with Acuna and Bumo and Mason. I really do feel like Mason coming on would have definitely changed things up for sure. Guys, I'm gonna also end on this before I leave. I completely almost forgot to tell you guys. Before I leave, I want to make sure that you guys also know that I am doing something new. I'm doing a lot of new things. I'm doing a lot of new shows. I'm doing a lot of new projects. I'm currently absolutely excited and can't wait to share with you guys what we're cooking up. But some absolutely incredible things are happening, and I'm extremely blessed to have you guys here. Because if it wasn't for you guys, none of this is happening. But one of the things I'm also doing is actually I need you guys to help me out here. So what I want you guys to do is right now, I'm gonna leave a link. Vish, are you still here? Numero uno moderator Vish, are you still here? Numero uno moderator Vish, tell me if you're still in the chat, broski. Vish, you're still here. Okay, cool. All right, so here's what I want you guys to do. We have a page, we have a Discord community, right? I am starting a new series where I react to your comments, where I react to your videos, and I'm going to make a video out of that. Yeah? So, boom. I'm going to... Boom. Boom. Okay. I'm going to leave this link as well. The link is also in the bio as well. So go check this out. Here's the link. Go to the hashtag JohnReact. Okay. Go to the hashtag JohnReact and give me a 1 or 2 minute summary of your thoughts on today's game. Give me your thoughts on what today's game was like for you. And what do you think are some key points you want to address? And once you guys do that and post that video on this Discord, the hashtag JohnReact, I will watch all of them, pick some of the best ones, and I will react to your videos on my next video. You guys understand what I'm trying to tell y'all? Okay? So I want to do more. I want to find more ways to get involved. I want y'all to be getting involved more. So if you want to share your opinion, shoot it horizontal, vertical. Yeah. Get in that chat, get in that Discord, and drop your video detailing your thoughts in a minute or two on how you feel today's game was. Okay? Y'all got that? Y'all got that? But that's it for me for today. I have to head out. I got some plans. But Malik with a great comment here says, John, I think we only go up from here. Absolutely. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Thank you so much. Appreciate all you guys, new subscribers joining us today. We're at 15,000. 15,000 subscribers. I would have never thought I'd be reaching $15,000 subscribers in all my years. It's absolutely incredible. Thank you guys all so much. And I know y'all been asking me, John, how come you don't do long form content? How come you don't make podcasts for us? It's hard. I don't have the time, but I am trying to figure out ways to make it happen. I promise you it's coming. Yeah. So thank you guys so much. But that's it for me for today. Thank you for numero uno moderator Fish for joining us as always. Be happy, be healthy, take care of all of your loved ones. And until next time, I'll see y'all's latest. Peace.